My, you guys gonna listen to my little essay today? Well, I'm so flattered. So, we have a succulent treat for glory on. That's my title. The lushness of this blue orb that rotates majestically under my feet at an unnoticeable velocity has always nourished my roots, filled me to the brim with richness, gifted me with more greatness than most can handle, and is now my playground as I prove myself. The path under my boots kicks dust into the wind, dancing to the melody I am humming, one that will make me famous beyond the rest I was birthed to and my influential family name. Oh, my brother's tutors reading over my shoulder, scolding I'm being too flowery with my phrasing in an essay about our planet, lineage, and so forth. I am 25 years old and past my classes. Well, briefly, barely. But I am the belle of the ball with ladylike skills and fine arts, so there. However, I promised Big Daddy, Father, I would write this for him before I'm allowed to leave on my journey, so whatever. Let us start at the very beginning. That's a very good place to start. That sounds like a great opening song line on a picturesque hillside following the sound of music. Wait, I got distracted again. The beginning. Tieflings are carriers of proud, hellish blood, or dangerous low-life scum, according to the mayor of King Targo. Not sure whose horn got up their ass. Actually, they mention that too in an oh so appropriate. Oh my goodness, can't read my writing. My oh so apparently accurate definition. It also states we are thrilling lovers. My oh my, how right they are. I suppose I can give them some credit for that despite the harsh description of my race. Similar to many other poise, none so much as my family. Human looking specimens, our fiendish bloodline has been diluted over time, just adding water to my father's fine wine, which is just sinful. Although I live a blessed lifestyle, I'm not blind to the knowledge that some of our kind give in to their fiendish ways. We wear our bloodlines literally on our person, nowhere to hide. So harsh judgment, condemning eyes, and hateful words come with the territory. So poor souls are even being abused and enslaved. It seems our beautiful world lashes out when things are unknown or scales them. Breaks my fluttering heart. This is the part of the reason I want to master my music. It heals the soul, bringing harmony. Outsiders are fascinated with Outsiders are fascinating to the normal masses. Who wants to be normal when you're born to stand out? Unions between mortals and these unique creatures like us formed half fiends and similar beings. See, love is love. However, there is a catch other than the labeling, which is only good for designer attire, and our standing out appearances. Our blood speaks dark thoughts to us, vibrating harshly like an out of tune mandolin. I was trained in the art of being a proper lady in high society, but I will admit, when I get angry, my fury comes out hotter than a muscular young man, hired hand, emerging from a hot spring during a summer evening. Yet I take it out for justice, like on evil monsters or cheating gentlemen crows. My father nor my mother have had any issues with being calm and regal in nature. I've heard sometimes the boiling fury skipped a few generations, but I believe it's mine over matter. My body is too hot for most to handle anyway. If lust and beauty are a sin, then honey, I have it in spades and will take my fate's faded mark. I'm not surprised by that, my dear mother. A purebred Rakasha, spontaneously noblewoman, is as radiant as she is kind and graceful. Her city of fiendish ones, Vendorians, an oasis of acceptance and charm. Although outsiders who pass by would scoff and spit, My maternal family was above all that, and took it with a forgiving soul. My beloved Big Daddy's family has been in the vineyard business for generations in Magnamar. His family, a beast-born tiefling of a grain lineage, and mother a stunning mortal, the romance blossoming more than the juniper trees in spring. So this makes Big Daddy a half fiend. But he does not look like it at first glance, other than a light set of white scales on the right side of his dashing face and small tipped bat wings that he can easily hide in his custom made suits. He and Mother met at a gala for Big Daddy's 18th birthday, and he was love at first sight. Worthy of a cheesy, trashy romance tale, my favorite. Their wedding was worthy of the highest caliber of all Absalom celebrations. Deep in my heart that beats under my pale pink skin, other than being a successful performer brighter than celestial twinkles that grace the darkened skies, that's what I yearn for. True love. Mother, when we weren't balancing books on our horns, serving tea properly, and doing needlepoint, ugh, how dull. I was in all the fairy tales she would weave to us, princesses finding their dashing knights and living happily ever after. My eldest sister said if I had a head any more in the clouds, my little brain would float into the void. Yeah, she's a real gem, but she is second in line for the family's dynasty after my little brother, having a drive to rule and preserve the old man's greatness with the firm fist. Both my elder sisters are true ladies. As the third daughter, I knew I had no responsibilities, using my cuteness of charm those around me since I was told I was irresistible. Being pretty and fun, a beautiful little imp that had the pipes of a songbird and talent for dance, allure, instrument playing, songwriting, storytelling was how I could help my family and race, even if Big Daddy didn't love all the boys hanging around me. I, the nectar, too sweet for them to ignore. Mother wishes I would work harder on my studies. I don't think so. I think my wordsmithing skills are fair considering, and being flexible comes in handy. The traveling minstrels that pass through our fair estate during festivals always delighted me. The melodies whisking my feet into a pattern of the rhythms, a smile automatically forming on my face and in my heart. That is what I wanted to do, and since I have had every desirable fellow in my area, and left them entranced in every sense of the word, I know my forever love isn't here. So I am willing to face the harshness of my massive world outside my comfortable window, all in the name of love. The power of passion and commitment compels me. But you have to crack a few baker's dozen eggs to find the right one for your cake, right? I will make sure my adventuring fuels my talent, proving not all tieflings are demonic and only sing songs about hell. That makes my heart break worse than a plump rump piglet discovering an empty trough. So when I heard about the greatness of Sandpoint Theater, I knew it was going to be my first destination. I informed my father I was leaving home, grabbing my light crossbow, that I have a little training in, and my whip, which I have a lot of training in outside of combat and defense. Men are naughty. That I was leaving home to pursue my dream. He resisted at first, saying I was the sunlight that made him awake each morn. But after giving him my sparkly hot pink puppy pelt, he folded easily like a stack of cards in a hurricane. It was hard not to sprint out the door right then and there, but he wanted me to pause to compose an essay, to recall where I came from and what my goals are. A true starlet knows all about where she came from, what her goals are. So I look back with my well-manicured hand, and Big Daddy is the master of all grapes. He says it's important for me to keep my roots. This also gave me a moment to send in the letter to audition for this troupe. But I am not waiting for a reply. I know I'll get accepted. Who wouldn't be aroused by me and my skill sets? Plus, I was itching to run and discover many new adventures, domains, and people, especially delicious men, along the way. I will entertain anyone who listen. Glorian is my stage to own. With my family crest imprinted on my leather cuffs, with the blessing of the great demigoddess of wine, Helicoma, I know I will be okay. And my beautiful protecting goddess Desna will give me the strength to handle any task. Her knowing the thrill of traveling, tasting freedom as sweet as the honeysuckle, and giving me luck that matches my brilliance. Mother wishes I wishes I would worship one of the infernal dukes that protected her land for generations. But Desna is open-minded to all beings, her elegance always sinking into my burning soul. I know with her on my side, I will take flight like the purple and black butterfly symbol of her greatness I wear around my neck, fusing it with the locket my sisters and I have, and added elements the bard accessories. Its shimmering is as full as many possibilities as there are butterflies, moths, and sparrows that tend to be my friends. Guess my presence is too addicting. Farewell, dear Olmoth Vineyard. You shall hear my legacy from the heavens soon enough, and my essence will give its all to make it stunning or better, and happier for my songs. A caring, gorgeous man on my arm worthy of our name, after I savor as many juicy fruits beforehand. I'm a succulent peach. I know what I'm looking for. Tally-ho, my cherished La. Your rainbow bud of music, etched and blessed thanks to my parents, will be my theme for beauty, love, art, and melodies like the precious goddess Charlene herself. My quest begins, and maybe I'll meet some true friends along the way. That'd be grander than making passionate love with like a oh my goodness. That would be grander than making passionate love to a true man in a hammock under. I'm going to get this last line right. That would be grander than making passionate love to a true man in a hammock suspended between two Mongolia trees. Wish me luck.